Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, today I'm going to be working on my red koi that I got from Amazon. Gosh, it's been a couple years now, probably. And it's all one solid color. I mean, not solid, but one single color. And it is 666 red, but you just stitch where it's blue, and that's all you do. So it got kind of boring, because I'm used to swapping out colors every once in a while. But this thing is not small. It is 200 centimeters by 72 centimeters. It's huge. Ginormous. Just absolutely huge. And they're supposed to look like, I don't know that I have a picture of it, like paper cutouts of fish. Yeah. So, what is everybody doing today? Are you watching the playoffs or anything like that? I got no desire to watch that. I just haven't watched football all season. I don't know what's wrong with me. But, yeah. So, just not in my repertoire. But I thought today, the reason I got this out was to inspire me to get all the big projects into the nice big bags that I got from Carolyn and see how that goes. So, yeah, this will be the first one to go into a huge bag because the thread alone, hang on, is in one of these the smallest one, I think. But yeah, there's like one, they're like double hanks. There's like 87 threads in each one. So there's the one I opened. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have another one of these. And I don't know where I got it. Maybe VIP a long time ago. I can't find the thread, but I think it has its own bag, with the threads in it. And it's a picture of like the koi jumping out of a pond, maybe. These just have, I don't know that you can see I have it all folded up. But like there's the tail of a fish, and then there's some flowers and stuff, and like lily pads and things like that. But this is the one that I stitch on the most, if there's a choice. But I like it, and I thought, hey, it's winter. Let's get this out because it is heavy. So we'll see how much we can get done of this. And I had 3 needles threaded, so why not, right? So yesterday, did I do anything? I didn't do anything. Not really. Just kind of sat around, and I stitched on the ancient lady with the dragon. I was working on the dragon. And what did I make? Oh, I take like a pound of hamburger. And this is going to last for 2, possibly 3 days. And, I season the hamburger. And I make it into a big, huge patty. And put it in. And then I kind of wrap like 3 pieces of bacon across it. And 1 or 2, it depends how stretchy the bacon can get, around the edge. And then I kind of sear it in place. And then I put it in the pan to cook, and I chop up onions, and I have mushrooms, like canned mushrooms. Put that in there too, and they kind of saute along with all the juices from the hamburger. And I put usually two, what do you call it? Mushroom flavored gravy mixes in there, and I kind of drowned it, in the mushroom gravy. And this time I only had one, so it didn't drown it, but it made it taste really good anyway. And I put a lid on it and let it just simmer and cook real slow. And then sometimes I have it over rice or mashed potatoes, the gravy there, but I just ate it just that stuff because I wasn't all that hungry. Sometimes when I'm starving, I'll make the mashed potatoes and a vegetable to go with it, but yeah, I might make a vegetable, say tonight, when I eat another part of it. But it makes a great big batch of hamburger, so yeah. Kind of like something to go with it. It's kind of globby. But I was just hungry and I just made it and ate it. So, got that left over. So I won't have to cook tonight. That was about as exciting as my whole day got. I mean, tell you. Oh, I did finally get mail after a week, and it was nothing but trash mail. Yeah, I was pretty upset. So, nothing new and exciting in the mail. So, and I think it's next weekend that Chinese New Year starts. So, I think some of the stuff coming from China will kind of slow down. Get rid of that little bitty thread. Just leave it. I'll fix it later. All right, where is my? Yeah, my desk is a disaster area again. My little thing from Conchita. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Put that up there. And get us another thread. Please. I'm like, where do I start now? Let's get over here on this edge, because it's a little bit easier than, I just wanted to finish up that thread over there. But this is nice that it's all in one thread, especially if you're tired of doing confettied stuff. Kind of a little break. Did work on my diamond painting, the stained glass one that I kitted up last week, didn't I? Yeah. I'm about to get all the way across. I started on the short side of it instead of, oh, you crazy thing. It's just going to be that way, right? That's what happens when you have a bunch of material. There we go. At least it'll keep it from falling down. Whoops. Okay. Something's got to give over here. Let's put you over there. And put you on this side. There we go. Man. It's like wrestling a bear some days. Now, if I was sitting on the couch, I'd just have it wide open and laying across me. But for filming benefits, yeah, I tried to fold it up, and it will fit in that bag, the new bag. And then I got to try to figure out what I can use to take the Sharpie off of the, because I use Sharpie here, and I usually, on the plastic things that I use for the diamond painting, I use sanitizer and it comes right off, but it won't come off of that. So if you know of anything to use that would, I'm just not thinking of, to take Sharpie off, and I don't think I can like mark over it, you know, to get rid of it, like whatever, you know what I mean. I might try a little bit. I have some, is it 97% alcohol that I was using for mixed media and the inks. You add that to it and it makes nice patterns. So, yeah. So I guess I'm working on getting things into the big bags, which will help. I have found some of the Christmas stuff, Christmas stitching, and I've got them in a tote, or whatever you call it, storage container. And like I said, I'm going to put even the counted Christmas stuff all in there. That way it's all together, so I know where that's at. But yeah, that's my big plans. I watched season 1, shall we call it, of Marco Polo. I've watched it 4 or 5 times before, but yeah, I can just put it on. I know, and it's all in English. I don't have to read subtitles. You know, yeah. But that just kind of struck me. I know what's going on, so I can just sit there and stitch and semi-pay attention. And there's something in the background. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it gets quite quiet. Sometimes I'll just put music on and stitch, but didn't feel like doing that. So I've just been kind of taking it easy these past 2 weekends. I just can't get motivated to do anything. So we'll just get started. Just kind of letting things just go to pieces, you know? Because sometimes I feel like I'm energized and ready to go, and others, not so much. May have to run into town to get some more dog food, but that's about as exciting as our whole day is going to be. And you notice I didn't get my nails done. I painted my nails last night, and for some reason it just wouldn't set. So I took it all off, and I said, well, we'll just wait till tomorrow. Just didn't feel like going through the whole thing that late at night. I don't know why it didn't set. So who knows? But we'll get that done too today. Big exciting stuff. And then tomorrow I get to go to work. Yay! Woo! I know, you're all as excited as I am. I don't know. Some days it's like, wow. But it's a short day, so we won't complain. And I'm down to 3 days a week, so that works well for me. Just kind of enjoying having 4 days off. It's kind of like a mini vacation every weekend. So, rest up for the summer when it gets totally, totally busy. Yeah, I just get lost when I have to. Hang on. Oh, come on. Oh, that ain't gonna work, is it? Well, at least it's simple. Um, when I have to go through these crates, because it's like, okay, make a decision. Too many decisions to make. Some days that's good, some days it's not so good. But I do want to get the big ones. Where are my scissors? Guess I didn't have pair out. The big ones into these big bags. I love these big bags. It's like, where have they been? Because I have ordered bags like 4 or 5 times, I think, since I started YouTube. And I just never saw any that big, or I didn't realize how big they were, or I just kept buying the same size, which doesn't work out too well when I get huge projects. So, yeah. Hang on, I gotta give it a move. There we go. So yeah, just kind of organizational time. And then I want to start in on that. Well, I call it my studio. Laughingly, it's full of crap. So I may have to wait until my friend comes back from Arizona to see if they can help me move some of this stuff, because, yeah. And also get rid of it. I have a bunch of things that are so heavy I can't hardly haul them out. Hang on, I'll bring you in closer, sorry. You know, it just weighs so much, and then trying to lift it up into the trash does not work well for me. So, fun times. But I really need to go through that room, is what I'm saying. It needs to be. And maybe if I could do that, like if I know they're coming, I can do that and just get everything in bags, and then they can haul it out for me, you know. So, because sometimes I just need a little help. Some days I need help with the regular trash because I just keep shoving stuff into it, you know. What the... Oh, there goes another clip. That's 2. Those clips are not made for big areas. I should have gotten out my... I don't know where they're at right now. But I had those great big ones. Yeah, that would have probably worked so much better. But, you know, it's a matter of I just wanted to stitch. Do you feel that way? You know, it's just calling to you. Just sit down and stitch. You're fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. That's the way it goes sometimes. I don't want to have to mess with anything. I just want to stitch. And yesterday I kind of flitted between diamond painting and stitching, you know, where I get up, stretch, do a couple little things, and then sit down, go do stitching for a while. Because I can sit there and stitch literally for 4 or 5 hours just and not even move, which doesn't help me at all. So, sorry. So, yeah, gotta learn to move. But that's why I usually have 2 projects going at the same time. Like 2 different projects, shall we say. And I like these 40 by 50 diamond paintings because they don't take up much space. I did think about getting out the Great Wall today, so that might be on the repertoire. But I have to get the, what do you call it, the card table up, and those 2 new chairs. Well, they're new old chairs, new to me chairs. How's that? Free chairs. And set them up at that table. Because, yeah. But I really like working on that stained glass one. So maybe that'll be next weekend. We'll see how far I get on the stained glass one. Ouch. This is kind of stiff material. And of course I threw everything over here so it wouldn't fall off the desk. Do you think I could find what I'm looking for? Well, we'll just use this one. It's a little big, but it'll work. Yeah, that's another project. Cleaning off the desk. And that's about a 4-hour job of figuring out where stuff goes, but Yeah, and it's kind of putting off the inevitable of sorting things, see? Yeah, that's how that works. Okay, you gotta go over there. You gotta go. And this, oh, criminally. Some days, my little thing that's supposed to make everything not slip and slide is slipping and sliding. I think it's time for a new piece of this. Except I can't remember what I did with the rest of it. How's that? Isn't that fantastic? I'm telling you, too much stuff. So, yeah. And I still got another whole crate that I need to fill with stuff. So, I don't know what we'll do. I think it's an organizational day. It's just, I finally get to the point with, fine, I'll just do it, okay? I'll just do it. I put it off, put it off, put it off, and then, yeah. What can I say? Really need to finish that thread to get it out of my way. But I just like working on this. It's nice that it's only one color and you don't have to think real hard. Just hit the square and keep going. I may have some counted stuff that I'll work on maybe next week and do a video on. I haven't done counted in a long time, because I seem to have gotten stuck on stamped for a while. But there's ones of those I would like to work on Louisa Cullimore. Got it out, put it on the frame, showed y'all on, what do you call it, on floss tube, and I had, in order to show you, I took it off of that thing, so it hadn't been on, back on it since. So, some things, I don't know. I was really stuck on working on the geishas with the dragons, or not without dragons, or not with dragons. Yeah, I really like those. They're going well. So, yeah, it's just a matter of what to do first. Hang on, I'm about to lose everything. Oh, goodness gracious. And my shoulder's been bugging me, so I'm not lifting things when I'm sorting, you know, I mean, so that's not a problem, but I don't know, it's just been bugging me, and we've had cold weather. It was supposed to snow today, but nope. Okie dokie. Make up your mind, all y'all. Why am I doing that? Oh my goodness. Come here. Come here. Yep, I still got it. It's nice that it has a, what do you call it? A magnet on the back, and I don't lose it, so I just keep it on one of my, we'll call them needle minders, you know. Laughingly, needle minder / refrigerator magnet / diamond painting holder. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna get brave. Screw it. It's not gonna hurt anything. We're just gonna cut that thread off because it's getting on my last nerve. I know, I know. May have to fix it later, but right now, not so much. But there's a lot of stitching. You don't stitch the background of this, which helps. Just the blue parts, and not the lines that are the grid, but the big blue parts. And it takes so long. I mean, there are big areas. I was still working on that fish over there on the other side of this. But, dang, I'm telling you. Sometimes I don't stitch just where I'm stitching. I don't think, that was not right. Let's try again. I think about the whole instead of the just where I'm stitching. Yeah, and it does me in every time. It's like, oh, this is just too much. I can't do this today. So, yeah. You just got to focus on the area you're trying to complete, and then go on to another one. So, yeah. But I may keep this out and stitch on it some more. We'll see after I do the other thing. Yeah, see, I reward myself with stitching after I do some kind of a chore. So, main primary objective today is to get the big projects into the big bags. Just say it. That way it's out there, and yeah, it will free up a lot of space over there. What can I say? I don't want to have to really get into there's totes over here. Too deep. There's 6 totes. Some of them have stamped cross stitch, and some have counted cross stitch. Oh, and I about died. Who was it? Oh my goodness. I can't think. Somebody just finished, speaking of counted. Oh, what is it? Cardinal points. Yeah, they got more patience than me. My problem was all the thread, and then I had to, it was not converted to DMC on the pattern. Yeah, I love that pattern. Yeah, it's in there too. Yeah, Lost my mind with that. Between that and hoity-toity, okay, you're just not happening. I need my real one. They're probably both over there on my table. That's how that works. Oh, I don't have one here, so I go get the other one, and yeah. So yeah, I was just really excited, and I can't remember who the heck finished it. If you know, put it in the comment section below. But yeah, it's a beautiful pattern. But it takes like 40 colors, no lie, or more. It's just... And I couldn't get it to look like the picture. Does that make any kind of sense? I don't know. I couldn't get the colors to look like the picture. So, yeah, fun times. So some things I can handle and some things I can't. I even got Game of Swans. Nope, not happening. Because every third one of that one had to change colors. Yeah. I love Long Dog, but dang, no. Not happening. Not happening. They always look good, and you always think that, oh, that could be easy. I really wanted to do the squirrels of Sumatra. Not happening. Or the trees of Sumatra, or whatever it was. Yeah, nope, not happening. I can't keep track of the stitches, and I'm going to have to... It's on this desk somewhere. Let's just put it that way. Find my line keeper if I'm going to work on those things. It's the only way that I can semi keep track of stuff. I couldn't even finish the ink circle ones. They're worse than Long Dog. And like, nope. Love death by cross stitch, but here we are. Yeah. I worked so hard on that stupid thing, and then it was on the wrong material. So I restarted it. Yeah, here we are again. I don't know. Too much thinking, I guess. Sometimes I don't like too much thinking. This I can just stitch. I know right where to stitch, what color to use. Yeah, what can I say? So we'll get back to them, but they have their own totes. Because I just can't look at them. And I love Louise Cullimore. That one's the easiest one to work on. I mean, and Harriet Salton those. Because you're just doing little, what do you call them? Motifs. And getting them lined up and everything. You don't have to make like this. To make a pattern, I would never be able to do this. Yeah, no. Not happening. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye bye. Keep stitching.